Chicago's coming off a win in the last matchup between these two. Burakovsky's hard-hitting style was noticeable the last time these rivals met. Hall's last meeting against them saw him deliver a number of hits and takeaways. Two dynamic stars and two teams that provide a whole lot of smash-mouth hockey, and it's ready to go. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dock. The BlackHawks take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Shot! And he puts that one aside with ease. Back to the blue line. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Calgary's got it into the offensive zone. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Taken by Teravainen. Throws it in. The Flames will play the puck from behind the net. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puck picked up by Frost. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. That's intercepted. What a steal in his own end. Here's a shot. And he turned that one aside. And that's intercepted by Teravainen. And he takes the feed. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down. Chicago's preparation is spot on, James. We saw it in training camp, and now to start the season, it has been kick-started with some huge wins. It's the consistency, though, in their performance. They've answered rough games, they've responded, and now they're sitting pretty here at the beginning of the season.
Gets the puck over to Burakovsky. He's got a step. Oh, what a save! Did it perfectly!
Oh, he knew exactly what he wanted to do, James, but wasn't able to sell the fake. Nice save by the tender.
And now he angles it across to Donato. Slides the puck ahead to Vlasic. Shakes off the coverage. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Puts it on net. Denied by the puck stopper.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
They almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Flames have to be feeling good about themselves after getting on the board first here.
I like the tempo, especially in the latter half of this period, James. They've had more speed, more urgency to their game, and they're rewarded with that goal. Incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
More than half the frame has been played here. 1-0 the score. The Flames win it. Deflected in front. Deflected, and how did that stay out? Wow, the stick there. Under all sorts of pressure in his own end with the puck now. Taken by Grizzly. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Comes up with a stop. Scooped up along the wall by Zerg. He scores! Number 1 on the season!
That's gotta feel good. You know that you're setting yourself up for the rest of the season. You always want to get off to a good start, and there's no better way than getting your first goal. Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
The Flames are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James.
Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. And that goes off a stick. Foligno's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The BlackHawks take it along the wall. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Hammers it on net. Oh, wide of the net.
It's such a fast game, and sometimes it's hard to be situationally aware and know where everyone is on the ice. I think he had more time, and he just rushed this one, and he sails it wide.
There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. 2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Chicago's had a rough start to the opening frame, James. I mean, just they didn't possess the puck. They've had a lot of turnovers, and as a result, their opponent has a lead.
Calgary's got possession of the puck. Looking to set up offensively. Oh, what a blocker stop by Comesso. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to Bedard. Oh, what a save on the clapper. Moves the puck to Huberdeau. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Frost. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Kadri. Great stick work with the steal. Grabbed along the boards by Bedard. And is able to handle that one. Moves the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Flames have it against the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Weegar. Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. I gotta say it, as a former defender, breakouts are the #1 thing you have to do in a game to create opportunity, and it's all about the first pass. And the first pass is executed perfectly here. Coach is gonna love it.
Handles the puck. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Just an amazing capacity crowd here once again. Another sellout for this franchise, and it really just tells you that this has become one of the elite franchises in the league.
Yeah, I mean, you'd want to play here if you were still playing. Hey, you know, you want to be part. Yeah, good one. But you want to be part of something like this. You know, the energy in the building, and it's a winning culture, right? When you're getting people out night after night at the concessions, wearing the jersey, you know, bleeding the colors, it's all happening, and it feels pretty good.
Moves the puck up to Sari. Breakaway! Oh, what a stop on the breakaway!
It's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James. Just love the way that he stands his ground, and you want to make your opponent move first. Well, guess what? He's able to make this save because of it.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Tries to get it over to Lomberg. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick shot! It puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
Arnado's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times.
Here he comes in on a breakaway. Oh, Tomassi on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Chicago's got the puck. Passes it over. Turns it away on the slap shot.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
The Flames have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. He scores! Nice job to finish there on the play.
Well, he hits that 50-goal marker for his career, James, and you knew he was looking at that one. He wanted that one on. on paper. I don't think that he's going to like that this went in here, James. I mean, it's a one-on-one battle. He's fighting for position to find that puck, and you got to have will. You got to go up and down, do what you got to find the puck and make the save. You can certainly see that the coach is boiling over right now. It's a sense of frustration and anger that his team hasn't put any effort into this game. Listen, it's not just about trailing, but it's about the way they've done it. Just no effort, lackluster performance, and no attention to detail.
Calgary's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Chicago's coaching staff has decided to make a change in goal. Here we go with the start of period number 3. I think at this point it might be just playing for pride here. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The BlackHawks need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this 3rd period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
Unloads from the blue line. Misses! Takes that pass back to the corner. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover by Frost. Nazar's got it in the defensive end. Oh, he hit him and caught all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't...
He's going to step in to fight here.
Nothing invigorates a team more than when you stand up for a teammate, James, and this is exactly what he does, stepping in for a star player.
Crowd on its feet after that one, and hopefully these two got it out of their system here, Cheryl.
And sometimes you drop the mitts just because of it. You want to stir your team in some way, shape, or form, but yes, and they've been going at it throughout this game. I'm not surprised that they finally dropped the mitts.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. Unloads one! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Here's a shot! Oh, and he's got it in tonight. What a save on that one! Here's a short pass to Teravainen. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Comes up with the steal. Sends it in front! And that goes off a stick and off target. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Nice zone entry from the right side. Shot! What a stop!
Calgary's got a second unit that's been explosive tonight, and the reason why they're on top in this game. And listen, it's a luxury when your coach can look down the bench and look at the second line and see that kind of depth.
Puck grab by Vlasic. Works it across to Donato. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Shot! Gets a piece of it and will play on.
Bressois has made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabs control of it at the point. Tipped wide.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas, they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there. Not hitting the net.
Trying to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
The Flames are shaking their head. They cannot believe they've hit yet another post. Listen, the good part to this is they're still in the lead.
Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Brilliant save, running perfectly. Scores all over the rebound and tucks it into the goal.
Well, he's had just an outstanding performance, James. He's been dialed in. He's been at the top of his crease, but he is not going to be happy because the goose egg, it is over as he lets one by.
Moves it on over to Frost. Pass stolen in the open ice. Fires it on net, and he comes up with the glove save.
is going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one like that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Oh, he made that stop with the lumber off that deflection.
Frost's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
From the top of the offensive zone here. Answered the call on that play.
Cooley's save percentage has been excellent. He's faced a high volume of shots. He's making key saves at the right time, but his offense is also generating. It's awfully nice when the coach can look at the bench and the goaltender and know that everyone's firing.
Shuts him down. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the whole crowd is loving this. What a stop as he puts up the fire. No great move to sidestep the check. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Big win tonight, and this team's really starting to peak at the right time.
And you know how a winning streak continues, James? You continue to push and play aggressive, and that's exactly what they did from the onset of this game.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.